Well, it is November 5th, and Luke and I are heading to a piece of property here that he's got permission to hunt, so I'm gonna go tag along and film him. Last night, he sat there, didn't see much action. He had a decent 8-pointer come across the field in front of him. As he was leaving at dark, he was pulling down the driveway, and he spooked the biggest buck he has on trail camera at that property. He said he pushed it back on to the access that he's got. So yeah, so we're gonna go in there this morning. It's 38 out right now. It's pretty warm here. It's gonna get up to about like 70. It's been in the 70s the last couple of days, so we've definitely had a warm spell coming through. And then it's gonna go from like 70 to 30. Yeah, big swing coming up, but right now we're still hunting this hot spell. So we're gonna get in there, see if anything's moving around, and make a plan from there.
Rap, rap. Watch it. I hit him high, but I think it went down. Holy I'm shaking. Dude, I called it. Dude, he's a dead. Dude, he came out so big. And dude, when I heard you say those does, I don't know, dude. It might have been a bad shot. Huh? It might have been a bad shot. You got him in the neck. No, I hit him high, right above the shoulder. I knew I should aim lower. That was such. Dude, I'm gonna wait. Oh my god, my leg is shaking so bad, I can't even stand. Dude, he was 5 yards. 5 yards. I don't know, I'll have to. Yeah, I'll have to watch the footage. Oh, dude, I mean, he was just freaking 5 to 7 yards. He just walked over. Oh, so it was. Oh, God. I called it. Is that the buck? That's him. That's him? That's him. I swear to God. So, I had just seen a body move behind us. There's a cornfield right on the other side of this. It's a thin strip of timber. And I'd just seen body. Walk by. And then we could hear it going through the brush, like 15 yards. Sorry, my camera was shaking so bad. And then he just came out about 40 yards down from us, and I just saw buck, so I was just like, buck. And then Luke grunted, and he came over. And then he grunted again, and he just... We're gonna pause this, and we're gonna look at the footage.
Dude, did you get zoomed in, dude?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even have to zoom in. I was zoomed out as far as I could go, and it was super close. So, but I got you grunting. Dude,
what just happened?
Dude, I don't know. Look at him.
Oh my God.
Dude, he's a tank.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, that's possible.
can you go slow-mo?
I can go
Frame by frame at
slow
least?
motion.
Yeah.
Dude, how did you get that high?
Dude, I didn't need low.
Yeah.
Not that low, but like,
yeah.
I don't really, honestly, it happened so fast, I don't even remember.
I mean, from here, let's go back a couple frames.
See, with the angle of it, I don't, you gotta keep going. That's not bad.
Okay, that's not terrible.
That's not terrible.
especially with your angle.
Yeah, it's not terrible. Also, there's big arteries that run their spine, or like right below their spine. Bowen's brother hit back and high, so like right where mine hit, but like right there, and he hit a vessel and it like literally went like. Do you want to go see if there's blood? I don't know about going all the way over there.
No,
I just wanna see if there's
yeah.
something.
I wouldn't go all the way over there, but
I didn't even hear him go through the trees.
oh, through these? Through these? I did a little bit.
A little bit?
A little bit. I heard him go through, and because I heard something over there, and then there was. Oh,
No. After he shot.
Oh, after he shot, yeah. No, I think he literally just
He went down here, stopped on the edge, and then just like walked in.
Yeah,
And then stopped.
He probably is better, literally right there. Dude, what?
John, I'm gonna see if I can do a half day.
Check the footage. It looks decent.
Don't.
Him?
He's about to come right at us.
There's the
It would be cool if I came in at like lunch. I don't know how good of a shot I got on him, but it could be earlier than that too. I can always drive to wherever they're at. Alright, appreciate it. Have a good one.
Dude, that's crazy. I'm baffled. Like, I mean, I saw him. What would it? How far do you think?
This little guy's still out here just running around.
I've seen him, I think, like 3 times before. You didn't know what hit him.
No, I mean I got it on footage of him just like walking away.
Because
I mean that's
so he ran, and then about right there, about 20 yards outside the timber, he stopped and just kept walking into the timber. That's what I don't know.
I don't know. I think he might have laid down right there. I think he just walked in. I guess we should have looked at that footage again, but
That thing was huge.
It's not him.
Nice one. Can you get his smoke coming out of him? Like, I'm not kidding you. He was with him. It would have been even. It was probably 7 yards.
Yeah, this is where he was standing, right here, when Luke shot, and then he took off. You can see his tracks going out.
Dude, when you said buck, I was just like, oh, okay. Turn around, and I go, yeah, that's it. I was like, oh fuck. He was gonna just keep going, and I let just 2 grunts came right at me.
that's crazy.
Pops, he came right in. 8 yards. Well, I hit him kind of high, but it was also a steep angle down, so I don't think it's too bad. So he literally, you can see his tracks. He was right there. But that's literally like almost right below me.
Yeah.
We looked at the footage and we couldn't really tell because when I hit him, it looks like it's hitting pretty good for a high shot coming down. It would hit the lungs, but when he moves, it tips the arrow towards it, like the arrow butt towards his head, like the fletching.
So the arrow was still in it.
Yeah,
He ducked down.
a little bit.
On the shot now. Not on the shot.
No, not on the shot though. After I hit him,
He didn't duck on the shot.
no, nothing like you would see what you would call ducking a shot. Well, we're gonna get down and just check and see if we can see any blood, and then we're probably gonna get out of here and come back in a little bit. Look at the footage blown up.
Are you coming home?
Yeah.
Alright.
We'll probably be home around 7:30ish. Sounds good. Yep. See ya.
All right. Let's get down.
What Jake said, I think, is very accurate of what happened with it going through and hitting the back shoulder. Like, picture it, he was like a little bit quartering away, and where I aimed and hit, it would have been exactly right where his back leg
On
would have
the
been.
inside of that shoulder, flat bone in there.
And as it was running, it was like moving it.
Hmm.
But yeah, we can look at the footage here and pause it.
The only thing that's hard about, like, with the footage that we have is right as it hits, he goes like this and it throws the arrow forward. We slowed it down and you can see where it impacts, and then he goes like this and the whole tail of it goes like that. So it looks like, because we're like, you can't really see the arrow, you see the fletching and the knock. So it looks like it, right as I look at it and I saw it even too, I'm just like, how did I miss that bad?
I mean, 7 yards, how do you shoot it 12 inches off from where you're aiming, you know? So that was,
fever.
We were like, yeah.
Oh yeah, wait till you see her. Oh! I just hope he's dead. Oh, 2 grunts, and then it came right in.
And you saw him?
Oh, I saw him before. He was way out.
I didn't even see him.
He was out here,
Oh my.
and he just comes right in. It was first light. I hadn't even gotten
It
all
was
my
like
camera stuff.
First
set
light
up.
was 6:20. This is probably 6:25.
Yeah, like I'm freehanding my camera, and I can't see any of him right now because he's behind all this stuff.
There it is.
Look at that.
Wow.
But yeah, we'll watch at full speed and tell me what you think.
Yeah. He literally comes right under us.
Doesn't that look like I hit him high and right?
You didn't get much penetration, but he just
like
stopped.
I hit him high.
Wow.
Can you do it frame by frame?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
That doesn't look good.
You think you hit him that high? Of course, he's raising up.
Yeah. Go back a little bit.
We thought it hit like right here, but on the video it looked like it was up in there.
Right there it is.
But it's also going down, but who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a tough angle.
Wow.
Look how far he ducked.
Yeah, he would have ducked that if that was. I think if you
Far
were shooting him
shot.
at 35 or 40
Yeah.
yards, he was already ducking.
Dang.
Go to
He is big.
It's hard to tell.
It like if you
Sound-
listen to it, it sounded good right there.
Mm-hmm. Just didn't get much penetration.
Well, where he stopped right here, we should be able to see some blood. Hopefully.
When would you go look for him?
Time did you hit him?
6:30. 9:30. 3 hours.
I would think it should be enough. I don't know.
I would say that, yeah, 3 hours is good.
What do you think?
I think I'd let him go and grow another year.
Yeah.
What Jake and I were saying was, we think we should come in the backside of that timber. You know what I mean?
No, because you've never let me go in there. So until I can figure out
The side of by the highway, that right there looks like it's like this. And you would think if it didn't go through the rib cage, it would have just came right out when he runs like this. That's stuck in
it's
there.
hooked in there. pretty
Yeah.
good. But see, the ankle's too deceptive.
2 inches lower. About right there.
Well, we're back out here. We've given it about 3 hours. It'll be more like 3.5 by the time we walk in there. We're just pulling up to the spot right now. Had to stop and fill up the tire. Saw some out this morning, or?
Yeah, I'm just a mile and a half south of Bremer.
Oh yeah, saw a nice one.
Yeah, they're out there. My sister's hit over 20 of them already in the last 5 or 6 years. Went through so many vehicles. Guys at work want to take her vehicle and put it out in the field and for bait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you nail a bunch of them.
I hear
All right.
you. Hey, thanks.
Yeah. Well, take her
Take
easy,
care.
guys.
Yep. Great guy.
Good guy.
What do you think your prediction is?
Oh. Questionable.
We looked at the shot back home, and it looks kind of like what we saw It looks like he might not have got all the way to the back shoulder. It's just hard to tell. We did see blood coming out though, so that's a good sign. Hopefully we can get on that. Picked up another member, Pops. So, all right, we'll see you out there.
What's up? I didn't bring my keys.
Where are they?
At home.
What?
They're in your car. Oh.
What'd you do without an older brother? Youngins. That's good. I wonder if he stopped here. I wonder why there's so much right there.
Find some blood.
Yeah, good pile.
He's going that way. Look at the spotter. I'll do it then.
Okay, then he definitely went this way.
It's all over this stuff. Alright.
Oh man.
Maybe he's going back to the north where his home territory is at.
Do you want to go down there further?
Yeah.
See what a band.
How far in, like this way, was he when you spooked him?
Yeah, he's probably like right in here.
Okay.
I'm guessing. Wait.
All right, well, it's the next morning. We're headed back in to look for Luke's deer that he shot yesterday. He's got some buddies that are gonna help look for it, and they're gonna meet us there. After Luke bumped it, we decided just to back out and give it the rest of the evening and come back and look for it in the morning. We know where we bumped it last, and he knows the direction it was going. Yeah, hopefully it's an easy recovery this morning. It was pretty cool last night. Looking back on it, I think we definitely realized we should have given it more time. It was one of those where he had to go to work. Me and my dad wanted to get out in the evening and hunt, and we just rushed getting in there. We had given it like 3.5 hours, and with his type of shot, we know we probably should have just given it more time. So looking back, that's something we can learn on. Hopefully we can find this thing and get on it. It's nice we got some help with some of his buddies, so I'm just pulling up on the site.
I should know if you turn back.
So I can do this right now. So towards the end of the video here, I didn't do a good job explaining in detail what was happening and why we were doing what we were doing. So I figured I'd just get on here and explain it throughout the rest of the video. So basically from the point when Luke bumped the deer, right before that we had ran out of blood for like 40 yards. We kept pushing down this creek line knowing that this was the way that the deer had gone, and then Luke bumped him out of his bed. And so when that happened, we backed out and we decided to give it more time. We gave it the whole day and then throughout that night as well, and then we came back the following morning. So yeah, the next day Luke and a bunch of his buddies met us there. We ended up having 8 people throughout the course of this whole thing, in and out of there, helping us look for this deer. One of Luke's buddies brought a drone. He flew all the CRP fields to see if the buck had bedded down in there. Luke put up trail cameras, and we just had no sign of him. And so with a shot like that, we did some research, and from pictures and diagrams that we looked at, it looks like he hit this flat shoulder blade, this nice bone right here, and he got minimal penetration. Also, he didn't hit any vitals. It's just a straight flesh wound. That's why there is minimal blood, no bubbles in the blood at all. It seems that everything is leaning towards the deer making it through this shot. If you guys have had a similar experience to this, I'd love to hear how it ended up for you. You can comment down below. This isn't the way that you intend something like this to happen. I mean, it's my brother's target buck for this area, and you get a shot at 7 yards on it, you just don't expect it going this way. And so that's part of the reason why I wanted to show this video and let you guys see that it isn't always what you see on Instagram or on the hunting channel. Stuff like this does happen, and my brother's bummed out about it. It's definitely not something that he's proud of and that he wants, you know, people to see. But I think we both agree that if it can help some of you guys out there learn from our mistakes, it's definitely going to help us learn from ours, going back through and watching this footage and replaying the hunt and replaying the shot multiple times. You know, my brother's kicking himself. In the beginning, you saw that we were pretty excited about it. But you got to also remember it's happening at such a fast speed. I'm watching it through an 1 by 2 inch screen. and my brother, it just was like a blur to him. I think looking back on it, we definitely wouldn't have been excited as we were, knowing where the shot placement was. Yeah, when you guys get to see it firsthand, you get to see, you know, more than likely if you're watching it on a computer or even your phone is a bigger screen than what we were watching it on. You can probably tell where the shot placement is, and right away you were probably knew that it wasn't a great shot. So that's just our raw emotion playing out there for you, and I considered editing it out when we got excited. You know, you're never excited about a bad shot, and if we would have known where it was, yeah, I could definitely say we wouldn't have been as excited as we were. That was not my brother's intent to hit where he did. You know, we never want to see an animal suffer, and that's not why we do this at all. But I think that with posting this video, that hopefully it helps encourage some of you out there to practice, to thoroughly think through every situation, to be fully prepared to take that shot. If that means posting our mistakes so that you guys can learn from them as well, then I'm fully okay with doing that, and that's what I hope happens through this. What I hope doesn't happen is I hope you guys don't think we were excited about wounding a deer. That was not the case at all. I think some of the biggest takeaways for us is Luke had his stand pretty high. So the footage from where I was filming, I was down near his feet when the shot took place. I had to bend down to get under some branches. So it's a little deceiving with the footage of the angle. So if you could imagine the film being shot at the elevation of his feet, then also about 6 feet to the right. And this deer was only 7 yards away from us. It's a very steep angle coming down, and that's where he intended the buck to walk. That's where the scrape was. That's where he had set up his trail camera, and he had pictures of the buck walking that tree line, coming super close, either set in a tree that's gonna back you off, you know, 10 to 15 yards, or get lower in your tree. If it's gonna come right underneath you, that's a pretty tough shot placement. If he could have dropped down 5 to 10 feet in the tree, it gives him a much better angle to hit the vitals on that shot. That's something you can take away from it, and also just giving it more time. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. I hope that you learned something from it. I know that we have, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Thanks.